Hey guys, it's StarTard here, and in light of the new matchmaking that has come out, all the new little matchmaking betas, and holy crap, what just happened? Okay, so I'm showing you guys a demo file of me playing some competitive, and well, while this may not be competitive matchmaking, this is a lobby, and I do hope to educate you guys in some competitive TF2 since, well, we're about to start playing it. So, if you guys haven't noticed, this is CP Snakewater, and I am playing my second most played class, which is the Doctor. And in this demo, you guys are going to be seeing everything except for everything, including the in-game voice comms, which unfortunately I do not have included since I am using Mumble. So, what you guys are seeing is me playing Medic in 6's, and that's the format that competitive matchmaking betas are currently using. So as you can see, I've got the Uber charge, and we're just going to move in here on their second point. So our soldier jumps in, he's going to go force the medic, so we have the better Uber. And I use when they start trying to push in, I flash our scout just to make sure he doesn't die. So, uh, some some tactical things about sixes and competitive in general is that medics are generally the most important class, and to keep your medic alive is definitely a priority for teams. So as you can see here, after that fight, I'm just healing everybody up, and you want to start healing your scouts and your demo, especially a sixes medic, because they do the most damage in sixes. And as you can see here, I'm taking a lot of damage, so I just nope out and look for teammates to heal. Go and grab the health pack, and then I go and heal our soldier again. So, to go over some of the sixes positions, we have the medic, we have the pocket scout, the pocket soldier, the roaming scout, the roaming soldier, and the demo man. And again, as I said, the scouts do the most damage since they have the largest clip size and can do the most at close range, except for the demo. As you can see here, we just cap that point up right in easy since there's no one there. Then we go to the next round. So the healing order, there is a healing order by the way in sixes, and it is the demo man, the two scouts, and then the roaming soldier, and then as you can see there, the soldier that just went through the glitched entryway with the escape plan. That's the pocket soldier, the guy with the mark for death above his head that I just arrowed. And of course, you want to keep healing your pocket and your demo because they're they're really tanky and they can both put out a lot of damage. But generally, you do want to heal your scouts a lot. Unlike pubs, scouts are actually very valuable since they can go for medic forces, they can go for picks, and all that good stuff. So as you can see here, I'm just focusing on overhealing all my teammates, keeping them especially the pocket and the scout. I want to keep them as high health as possible. So as you can see, so what you're about to see here is me do a little flub. Uh, we think they're gonna push out, and we're preparing to push in, but they use Uber, and I respond immediately. So our soldiers getting tossed up around, and I thought he was gonna, I thought he was gonna maybe kill the medic or make it out, but he died, and I went out and I decided to leave and nope out because I thought the situation was going to get very nasty, which it did, and it ended up getting all of us killed, which was a very big boo on my part. But as you're going to see, we actually do make it up because we got our roamer back here, who's he put a little time on the point, so that's not bad. But they do cap mid, so we're forced to start from the very beginning. So our demo and I are jumping up. We're going out to the point, and I'm gonna overheal our pocket here. Messed up a little bit there and fell through the pit. So I'm gonna have to go around here. So you can see, as medic, I like to use a lot of the structures as cover, and I like to keep as high ground as possible and stay around as many of my teammates as possible, especially around my soldiers and my pocket scout, because if you are around teammates, it makes it very hard for the enemy to kill you as the medic, because there's obviously a lot of fire going around and people are going to be very dedicated to keeping you alive. So now, as you can see, I'm coming up on an Uber charge. I'm coming up on a 83, 85% Uber. And the demo, they pop Uber and they do actually kill me there. They push mid here, but we have a scout that's back capping, and he's actually going to make the capture or not. I haven't actually watched this. I haven't actually watched the entirety of this match, but no, our scout did not. Our scout did not make the capture, so I'm waiting here in front of spawn, and our demo comes out, and I start healing him. So some things you want to do as medic is never go out alone. Uh, there, I was caught out a little bit, but that's because most of my team was either occupied or dead. So while it may be acceptable, well, it's never acceptable to die as medic, but while that death was a little bit unavoidable, um, it's always good to wait for spawns so that you don't get caught out alone. And as you can see here, I'm already built up to 55%, almost about pretty much 60%, because our demo was building me a little on the way to the front, and he took a lot of damage. So now we come down. I fall out the window, and I'm forced to retreat. But our scout picks up that. Our soldier actually picks up their soldier. So we regroup on. I tell my team to regroup on mid, and I start healing our soldier again. I turn around and heal the scout. And so what we're going to do right now, you guys can't hear the sounds of battle, but I hear a teammate behind me. And so I get Uber and I use the hurt sound to heal up, and then I arrow my soldier because arrowing is actually a faster way of healing than the medigun. So it was actually wiser for me to arrow our soldier right there. I hear the low health sound behind me, and I hear my scout being hurt, so I go back and heal him. Our soldier cleans up their roamer, and we go back into the fight. So here, I'm overhealing the demo and the soldier in a preparation to push. My soldier calls. My soldier calls out the Uber pop, and we do come in. We make their medic run, we kill their scout, and we get the second point. So you guys are going to actually be seeing all 5 rounds of this Snakewater lobby. And, well, I guess that's a pretty good thing. So what we're going to be doing here is coming in on last. We kill the soldier. We see the medic. I get a saw into him, and then we win the game. Well, we win the round. So back in spawn again. Heal order Demo Man. I buff him to 260. Heal one scout. Heal the other scout. And our roamer's AFK in spawn, so I can't do very much about that. So our soldier's holding out the escape plan, and now I'm going to explain something called crit heals. So, even with the escape plan, because it blocks most healing, there's something called crit heals, and crit heals are very important as a medic because it allows you to heal your team faster than you normally would. So I call 50%, and the reason why the roamer hurts himself, the pocket, hurts himself in the very beginning, is so you can build crit heals, and I'm gonna get picked up right there. So back to the issue of crit heals. So crit heals are what happens when you. It's what happens when a teammate is hurt for an extended period of time without being healed, and crit heals are very important again because it allows medics to build uber charge quickly and get a lot of heals very quickly. So as you can see, I walk out and I'm gonna wait for spawns again because while we are capping, I saw in my HUD that a couple of players had gotten killed, so I wait for the pocket and the demo to come out. So, if I had waited for 27 Factorial, who is my pocket soldier, to take a little bit of damage beforehand, if I had waited for about 10 or so seconds, I would have gotten crit heals on him, and he would have been healed much, much faster and overhealed much, much faster. And as you saw there, that's our scout got heals really quickly because of crit heals as well, because he had been alive for much longer without being healed. And as medic, while you want to heal people as soon as possible generally, you also want to build as much crit heals as possible. So we're waiting here in lobby, and we're waiting for spawns, we're waiting for numbers. We clean up their scout. I call for help and tell my team that my Uber is charged. So now we're gonna push out on last. I pop the Uber, and they pop Uber as well. So I flash it onto the soldier, and then Ubers are getting flashed out all over the place. Their Uber runs out, our Uber runs out, but it doesn't matter. So that was round 3. Now is round 4. We have our roamer again, and again, heal order. I can't really stress this much more. So demo, scout, scout, demo, scout, scout, roamer, and then pocket. So I buff up our roamer so he can go in and do some damage, and I wait for crit heals on our pocket. So now that we're all buffed up, the other team doesn't really show up to mid because they feel like they can hold farther back. After all, they are losing, and we've shown ourselves to be pretty competent and clearing mid, which is exactly what we've been doing. So I follow our pocket scout, Fatty. I follow him up to a window, and I see that my soldier gets cleaned up. So I go around here to this little back route, making sure that I don't take any unnecessary damage, and I start healing our other scout. So, as you see there, I called Uber to mask. I called help to mask my Uber, and that's pretty important as a medic since sometimes you don't exactly want the enemy to know that you have Uber. But it doesn't matter because we cap up anyway, and now we're going into the last round. So, guys, going into this round, we're looking pretty confident. Excuse me, that we're going to get a good 5-0. So I'm going to use this opportunity to share some stuff about what I think about competitive matchmaking. I think it's going to be really fun. I think it's going to be great. I've gotten into 4 or 5 matches and betas, and it seems pretty good. But some of the issues, like the match ending if a player leaves, uh, or just like massive team imbalances because of the random player placement, it's just there's still a lot of problems, but I think it's gonna shape up to be pretty cool, especially when 9v9 Highlander comes around, which is my home format. I feel like that's gonna be really fun experience. So here I don't even bother to mask my Uber, and we're just gonna move in on the second point. So guys, in upcoming videos, I have a demo saved actually of me playing engineer in Highlander. So and that was a really good surf, but I dropped Uber to that scout unfortunately. Uh, I didn't expect him to come and get that shot, especially since I was up on the roof. But back to my experience with matchmaking, I think it's going to be really fun, and I do have some engineer video. Do have an engineer video coming for you guys later, so make sure to check that out. It's me playing 9v9 in a Highlander lobby, and I really hope you guys are going to enjoy that. It's going to be very similar to this video, and right here I'm just, again, waiting for spawns because you're never supposed to go out alone as medic. So back to the match. I can see that they're capping second really quick, and so we're just getting up the heels. We're preparing to push out. I come out a window and tell the demo to follow me, and he blows up their soldier. He makes a very quick mess of him. Our scout's gonna start circling around. We're gonna start capping this point up. So and our demo gets a very good air shot there. That was really impressive. Our soldier accidentally kills himself, and we see that they have a sniper. So our demo tells me not to really peek very much. So I stay around and use that shed for cover. But it doesn't matter. And we end it on a 5-kill streak. So thank you very much for watching, guys. And I hope you enjoy matchmaking. This is StarTard signing out.